video games as well. I just started on that again recently. I'm starting to get hooked in, which is probably not a good thing.
For Dreamcast, man.
Dreamcast, right? Yeah, I should. Hobbies, I want to get back into running. I was running a lot for a while. I don't know, man, probably... Shit, I just realized I like doing a lot of shit. Hobbies, though, it's probably just music. Oh, I love going out. I love walking around by myself and just going out to certain parts of the city, just hanging out, taking pictures, just... I like doing a lot of things that like involve me going out and shit like that. Most of the time it's by myself, like just reflecting, checking out some cool stuff. Well, last big thing I did was I just took a bus ride out to the city, got off at the Golden Gate Bridge, walked all the way to Lower 8, like all the way around the bay. Like literally, it was cool. It took me about a good like 10 hours. Well, it was really fun. It's cool.
That's
like,
pretty cool.
Yeah, and like my buddy Jack, you know Jack. Like he ended up being at this one like little bar lounge kind of thing, like at the other end of Lower 8, because I was like, fuck, I just realized I don't have a bus ride, or I don't have a ride home. I was like, I don't know, a bus takes me on the freeway, you know what I mean? So I was thinking, then my buddy Jack called me, he was like, hey, look, we're in the Lower 8, what are you doing? I was like, dude, I just walked about 10 hours and I'm at the Lower 8 now, so I hung out there, had a couple of drinks, so it was a good way to end the night, then I just, yeah, got to ride back home. It's perfect timing, man.
Pretty intense.
That's all that, yeah, that's meant to be. Yeah,
10 hours? It's really 10 hours?
Yeah, I took a bus ride out there probably around noon. I had a bunch of stuff with me. I got some like water, some soda, Mountain Dew Code Red, favorite soda ever of all time. Yeah, I brought some snacks out there. Just went over there with nothing but a camera. Practically turned off my phone for about a good 4 hours.
That's a pretty good feeling, man. Like, sorry to butt in.
Fuck, man, sorry. No.
Like, I do that sometimes, turn off your phone. Like,
yeah.
A couple hours, and that's like so relaxing.
Yeah, no, because it's like, it's a good feeling to be disconnected for once. Like, I don't know. I guess this is kind of getting like, you know, into like sociology and a little bit of anthropology. It's like, so many people are like so stuck like being in the world of technology that it's hard for them to get out. Yeah. Like they panic if they don't have their phone on them, if they don't put up their status on Facebook for like 5 minutes, Gabe. No, I'm just kidding. But it's a really good feeling to know that it's like there still is a world outside of this connection with everyone else, without this big web of networking beyond everything else, that you could still at the end of the day just, if you really wanted to, be disconnected from everything and just really like enjoy the world for what it is. So it's definitely a good feeling. That's probably one of my better days of like the whole time I've been living here. Like not a fucked up way. Like I love, like we party and it's a good time and we go out and we have good times, and those are probably like the seconds and thirds. But it's funny, like my most like, I wouldn't even say just fun, just epic, just perfect day was just that one day where I really got to just go out and just really look at the city from like even from like a tourist perspective. Yeah. And I've lived here my whole life. Yeah. So it's really cool.
It's cool, man. What do you reflect on when you go out there?
When I go out there, fuck, man, just I don't mean to sound like a fucking hippie, but life, man. It's fucking life. If I had a bag of weed on me, I'd probably accept it. But just I reflected on just things that were going on, my situations, school, music. A lot of times I'll think about, fuck, there's so much shit going on in my life. Full-time working practically, full-time music, full-time, did I say job? Yeah. Full-time school, full-time girlfriend. And it's like, fuck, you really got to be able to be practically Superman, do all good on all those things. So it's like you kind of mend on that and you kind of just marinate on all these things, like even like distribution of your energy just to get by on all those things, you know? I really feel like, fuck, you could, it's a total distribution of like power and energy, how good you do on those things. Like, do you fucker, do you do like less? Do you?
Hold on, I'm gonna need one. Hold on.
Fuck, man.
Just kidding. What
Professional.
were you
Yeah.
saying?
What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's, you gotta decide sometimes whether you want to spend less energy on one thing and more on another just to get better at it. But yeah, I mean, think about that. I think about some crazy shit, man. I started thinking about some stuff like, You know, what if all this technology wasn't there? What if all these people didn't care about the little situations in their life? What if all these people just, you know, really looked at the earth and everybody on the earth, like, they're all family. Like, they're actually all part of the same culture. It's such a big problem with everybody today. It's kind of sucks that it's like you walk down the street and, you know, if you wanted to say hi to somebody, most likely they'd be like, why are you saying hi to me? And so like they don't acknowledge you like another human being.
That's true. Yeah.
They're so caught up in their superficial worlds that they can't connect with you on a completely human level. Like if all technology was taken away, they probably wouldn't know to socialize. Half the people wouldn't know to socialize with people that they may not be the same race of, that they might not be the same class of. I mean, sometimes even in this city, especially gender-wise, there's so many subcultures and subgroups now, and they get caught up in their little world that if that world was taken away, they wouldn't know how to function. And that's the kind of shit I think about when I'm just by myself and out in the world.
That's crazy, man. You should go to McDonald's and get me chicken. Sit down. That's what I do.
My bad, dude.
I go downtown and I get myself like 4 meat chickens and I sit down like at Montgomery.
Yeah.
And just sit there. So I eat my chickens and just look at everybody. You know?
Yeah.
Deep in the mouth.
I know, right? That was getting a little too deep.
That's good, man.